welcome back. I am the Sovereign, and this is my court. Hello, you wonderful, beautiful lords and ladies of my court. How are you doing? Hello to Tracy over on Patreon. She is the newest member of our exclusive coterie, and thank you so much for your support, Tracy. Tracy's into true crime. I am terrible at it. We know this, but hopefully Tracy can keep me on track. I do believe she has her own YouTube channel, which I will be checking. If you ever need a friend, you want someone to talk to, go into the description box below and hit the link to our Kingdom Discord chat. You can talk amongst yourselves about absolutely anything. We talk about news, updates, what's going on in the world, and of course we have channels specifically dedicated to talking about pageants. We are in there every day. Usually the people in the kingdom are giving me tips on what videos to make, suggestions. We talk about the pageant queens, updates. Like, they know a lot of stuff well before it ever makes it to YouTube. So if you're trying to be a part of that crew, come, it's free, join. I would love to talk to you all the time. Also in the description box, you can find like my Instagram, Twitter. So I am readily making myself available to those of you who are searching for me, okay? We are talking about pageant topics today. Yes, there's not a lot going on in pageant world. Can't really blame anyone for that, but these are my 7, I think, tips that every pageant girl should know, regardless of if you are a veteran or if you've never competed before. These are just 7 tips that you should know, need to know, memorize them, okay? Here we go. Number 1, know your system. Not all pageant systems are created equal, and they are not all looking for the exact same type of woman. You need to know what you're getting into before you decide to join the pageant. So for example, Miss Earth dedicates its cause to environmental issues. You don't want to join Miss Earth if you don't know that, because you're going to be utterly unprepared. Also, different systems look for different types of women. All the women are great in their own unique ways, but women are so diverse in personality and being and motivations that there are different pageants that cater to individual things. Even when it comes to different, obviously we have pageants for different ethnicities of women, but we also have pageants for different sizes of women. We have transgender pageants. There are many different pageants. So before you ever decide to join any system, make sure you know what that system is looking for in particular, and make sure you fit that criteria so you better your chances of nabbing the crown. If you struggle with this, it definitely helps to look up and go through past winners of that pageant system so that you know the type of person they're looking for. For example, like Miss Grand tends to be a little bit more extra than like Miss Universe. They tend to be a little bit more flamboyant. No hate, you guys know I love a little bit of extraness, okay? Love it. But you want to make sure that you are not a docile person entering a pageant that's looking for you to be a bit more fabulous, if you know what I mean. Tip number 2, study. Study, ladies. Okay, we are not crowning airheads over here, no matter what the public thinks. That's not what we do. There's very few pageants that I've seen that specifically focuses on just outer beauty, and there's a reason those pageants are not a part of the Big 5. Okay, just saying. Make sure you're studying. Make sure you're studying current events where you live. Make sure you're studying relevant news from other countries and around the world. We love an educated, knowledgeable, outspoken queen. You need to not only study, but make sure you know how you feel about these newsworthy events. Make sure you know what sides of maybe a political spectrum you are on. They're not necessarily going to ask you specific political questions, but they will ask you questions that relate to how you feel about certain policies. So research not only where you live, but any relevant news that's happening around you. You don't want to give the judges an opportunity to stump you in final question, okay? Be prepared. Tip number 3, you do need coaching. I don't care how good you think you are. I don't care who you think you are. I don't care if you're going to Miss Universe or it's your first pageant or if you've done 15 million pageants. You need coaching. If Catriona Gray had 4 coaches, you need at least 1. There is nobody that is above coaching. Not even me. Not even me. If you have the ability and the finances to get a coach, get a coach. Strive to be the best you can be, meaning even if you think you are good, there are ways to be better. Make sure your legs are straight, those knees are knocked. Make sure you have timed your turns, your facial expressions, your hand movements. A coach will help you navigate all that. A coach will help you with your styling. A coach will help you with your question and answer, your smiling, your positions, any awkward things you might be displaying during your performance. No one's above coaching, so if you can do it, get it. Number 4, Learn your styling. I can't wait to do a video on this, but it is paramount. It is part of the competition. After all, it still is a beauty pageant, okay? It's not all about just being eloquent and well spoken. You need to present a well thought out package, a unique, extraordinary presentation to show your audience and entice your judges. Just think of this as the most extravagant job interview you have ever gone to. When you go to a job interview, typically you're going to plan your outfit well beforehand and you know what you need to look like. You need to do that with pageants, but even more so. You need to know what colors look good on you, what you're trying to portray, what type of feeling or personality you're trying to portray unto the audience. What styles better balance out your body and personality? Do you need to come off as more fun? Do you need to come off as more serious or regal, more mature or more bubbly? You need to plan these things. Learn what hairstyles look good on you, what makeup styles look good on you. Not all makeup styles look good on everyone. If you have a large deep set eye is different from if you have a monolid. You need to know what looks good on you from every angle, what makes you shine, what makes you sparkle, down from the color of your nails, to your makeup, to your hair, to your dress, to the fabric you are wearing, girl. Learn your styling and it will help you in your everyday life, sis. You will look fabulous. Tip number 5, okay? Listen, here we go. Zoom in, get in here. Here we go. Fit over everything. Over everything. What does that mean? That means I don't care how much you like that $3,000 dress. It is more important for you to pay for that dress to be tailored to your body than for you to go buy an outrageously glamazon dress. No matter what type of dress you buy, no matter how immaculate or wonderful or unique it is, it's going to look like utter garbage if it doesn't fit you properly. A terrible fitting dress can break an entire presentation, but vice versa, a beautifully fitted simple gown will make you look like high fashion couture elegance. So if you have to make the decision on what's the most important part of buying or purchasing an outfit for a pageant, your fit comes before anything else. Pick a great fitting dress before you consider rhinestones, before you consider, if it's styled enough or the designer. Doesn't matter. The fit is the most important part of a pageant gown. Ladies, please do not be ruined by this. A beautifully fitted gown, I have seen so many and I love them. It looks amazing and it emphasizes your body. It emphasizes you as a person. Do not let yourself be drowned in fabric. Don't let it be too long. None of that. Get your dress fitted. Thank you. Tip number 6, build confidence. I do have a video on this. Everybody, this is required watching for everyone, especially my pageant people. Required watching. For those of you who have maybe iffy about your confidence, required watching for everyone in my court. I'm sorry, this is your homework. I need you all to feel good about yourself, feel fabulous, be amazing within your own skin. Go watch the confidence video. It's linked up here. No matter how beautiful or elegant you appear on stage, no matter how wonderful your presentation and package is that you bring to competition, everything will fall flat and be absolutely and utterly worthless if you do not present with confidence. If you do not present your words with confidence to the judges, you'll be lucky to make it to the evening gown round. If you do not stand firm in who you are and what you are saying, how can we ever use you as inspiration for anyone else? Why would anyone even want to listen to you answer a question if you yourself seem unsure about what you're saying? Confidence is arguably the most important part of appearing in a pageant competition. It's right. In pageants, we're looking for leaders. We're looking for women that are aspirational and wonderful and inspire us. I've never seen a person who's been inspired by a woman that is not confident. Now, some people are like, well, I'm not confident, but I'm using pageants to gain my confidence, which is great. Pageants will get you there. It's an absolute great system. It's very supporting. Most systems are very supporting, and it will help you develop within yourself, being on stage, speaking to an audience. It's going to help you. But understand, and I'm talking even for the most confident ladies, okay? Even for you ladies, you're sitting up there like, I am the most confident person. Look, I would say about 95% of people are not as confident as they believe themselves to be. I purposely will challenge myself to do something stupid in a crowd of people or strangers just to be sure that, yeah, it's there. If you don't believe me, test yourself. If you are not prepared to walk into Walmart wearing a pink pajama bunny outfit with a crown on your head and confidently shop through the aisles, which I have done. Actually, I think that's in one of my vlogs, but I think I did it in a Harry Potter outfit. Either way, if stuff like that phases you to where you care about what other people think about you or have to say about you, if you still have those vulnerabilities that strangers can pick on you about, that is some confidence that needs to be developed. Challenge yourself, okay? Now, I just want to remind people, and this is in the confidence video, which is why it is required watching. Go watch it. Being confident does not mean you think you're better than other people. It simply means that you accept and love yourself regardless of what flaws or personal quirks you may have. So I'm going to insert a little clip because it definitely explains what I'm talking about. Here we go. Confidence is loving yourself unconditionally, accepting and embracing everything that makes you weird, different, or abnormal, acknowledging the fact that these things are not flaws, but they are unique identifying features that make you as an individual special. It comes from you feeling and loving yourself so much that it results in the inability of others to impact the way you feel, behave, or how you see yourself. Okay? Just in case anyone was getting confused on what I was telling you to do. Confidence doesn't mean you're better than other people. It just means you feel secure in who you are as a person. Moving on. The last and final tip that I have for everyone is, remember that pageant women are nice, okay? I understand that there is a stigma attached to the pageant girls, and the stigma is that they are mean, and they are catty, and they think that everybody is beneath them, and they're better than everyone else. I just explained in the confidence section that that is not true, but this stigma is still attached. Now, that's not to say that you won't get some women throughout your time being a part of the pageant scene who legitimately do behave that way, but that is a very, very small portion of the overall body of women that participate. Largely, pageant women are extremely intelligent and very supportive and uplifting. They do tend to be fiercely competitive, but that's only on stage, and they're very friendly when it comes to their competition. As soon as you step off stage, like, you have girls helping you with your dress, helping you with your shoes, they'll help you with your hair, they'll give you tips, they're hugging you, giving you like applause. These girls are incredibly supportive, and it's because they know that they're in a very niche type of sport, type of activity. So it's almost like a big sorority, and you really should treat it that way. Treat these girls like your pageant sisters, which is why a lot of pageant girls call each other pageant sisters. They treat each other that way even after they're done competing against each other or with each other, or someone's on break. They tend to keep in contact with one another. They tend to support the girls that are continuing to go on and compete. It is very much a sisterhood, and I want to emphasize that because I know that there is this stigma. But even myself here on YouTube, I will criticize the pageant queens, but never, not once, in all of the videos that I have made of all the different countries and women, have any of the women actually said, you know, I was too harsh on them or their feelings were hurt. Not one. In fact, some of them have reached out and been like, yeah, I'm actively trying to get better, because they understand that though I may criticize them, it's because I love them. I love these girls and I want the best for them. I would never want to hurt them or see them cry or see them fail. I am going to push them as far as I possibly can to be as good as I possibly can, because all I want to do is watch a wonderful show of immaculately dressed women, of eloquently presented, worded women, and just watch them succeed. That's all we want. So please remember that as your last tip. Do not be intimidated if it's your first time getting into pageants. There are very welcoming people who will try to help you. Check the description box, or not the well, yeah, that too. Check the comments below. You will find pageant people. If you have questions, join the Discord, come ask. We will help you. People have reached out to me in my Instagram asking what to wear for fun fashion, what are thoughts about evening gown, and you guys know I talk a lot. I will give you all the tips, and I have. I'm sorry for those of you who got my long messages, but if you ask for my help, you damn well gonna get it. You can't say I disappoint in that factor, can you? Okay, so those are my 7 tips that all the pageant girls, all the pageant people should know, and I hope it helps all of you. Whether you're a veteran or you are a newbie, I hope that it helps. Thank you for sitting through this video with me, and leave your comments in the comment section below. Any other tips that I didn't say that you guys think that newbies or maybe veterans should know that should be stated, drop your comments in the comment section below. Those of you who are looking for tips or help, hit the Discord, check the comments. This is a very supportive court, okay? We are fabulous, but we are not mean girls. We just dressed fabulously, darling. Thank you for sitting here with me. I love you, I'll miss you, and you know I will be back in a future video. Bye!